Indiana Latino Expo Show. Gloria Jimenez.
Welcome to this segment celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month, and today we have Heather Wildrick-Holman. She is Assistant Director of Community Partners with Firefly, which is the former Children's Bureau. How are you,
Good.
Heather?
Yes, thank you so much for having me today.
Yes, I'm so excited to have you for first time here at the ILE show. Tell me a little bit about yourself, who you are, how long you've been with Firefly.
Yeah, so I'm Heather Wildrick-Holman. I'm an assistant director. I've been with the agency almost 9 years. Here in the fall, it'll be 9 years. I have a background working in victim services with domestic violence, sexual assault, really passionate about prevention, which really led me to be interested in working with formerly Children's Bureau, now Firefly. And so I've gotten to grow with the organization and the program, and I'm just so passionate about the work we do and the ways in which we can support our community.
Yeah, and Firefly, it's a very community-oriented, family-oriented organization. What are the latest initiatives that Firefly has with the community?
Yes, so I think the biggest initiative that we would love to share is just simply that we had a huge reveal of our new name in April. And we were really, really excited about that because it came upon after we merged two organizations, two long-standing organizations in the community, both Children's Bureau and Families First. Children's Bureau predominantly was serving children and families, whereas Families First had a wide variety of services serving victims of domestic violence, sexual assault, recovery services, and things like that. So we now feel that under our new blended organization, Firefly, we completely serve all Hoosiers, and we're really excited about that. But of course, with that, we knew we had to have a new name. So we like our new name, Firefly. It really brings up this imagery of the light in the darkness that so many individuals in our community experience, and so we bring that help, hope, compassion, and support to them. And coupled with that, we have really done a lot of impactful, intentional work around DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion work. We recently hired Michelle Williams, our new VP of DEI, and connecting and thinking through our new mission and vision, we really want to make sure that all Hoosiers, no matter their documentation status, no matter what trials and tribulations they're experiencing, know that we're here for them.
And speaking about diversity and inclusion, equity, why is so important for Firefly be inclusive, not only with Latinos, with the staff you carry, but also with the community you serve? Why is so important in general, DEI?
So we know that everyone come from different circumstances, experience different walks of life, and different things happen to them. And so we want to just really be mindful of the fact that everyone deserves to be happy, healthy, and strong, all children, all families, and they all deserve access to resources and supports, and to people who genuinely care to provide that pursuit of happiness and that pursuit of having a happy, healthy life. And we know the more we pour into our children and pour into families raising these children to allow them those opportunities to be happy, healthy, and strong, they will go on to be happy, healthy adults, and we will have a much happier, healthier, safer community.
How long has been Firefly Children's Bureau and Family First before it was Firefly in the community? Because I've seen, so many advertisements and talking with community members. They've seen forever, and I don't know the years that they've been here.
So I do not know, you put me on the spot, but we, both organizations date back into the 1800s. And it was interesting because my understanding from learning more about the history is we were one entity at the very start, and then as we pursued different missions and visions, the two organizations broke apart, and we've come full circle now. So we did merge last year, and like I said before, we wanted to really have a name that represents what we are now able to achieve and provide for the community and for Hoosiers.
Now that we are talking about the community, how's the hiring process? Are you guys hiring right now?
Yes. So if you go to our Firefly website, which is fireflyin.org, and you go to our careers tab, we do have several openings, some that are specifically for folks that are bilingual Spanish speaking, whether it be in our CCDF program, which is our child care voucher program, or in some case manager positions. We always, of course, love to be multilingual, so we know that it's a tremendous thing when you can provide services directly in someone's primary language versus having to use an outside translation service. But we do that as needed as well. So we have plenty of openings, and we are always looking to have folks check us out and see what positions might be interesting to them.
And you talk about bilingual staff or people that you guys are hiring. Since you serve a lot of the Latino community members, moms, children, do you have bilingual staff that can communicate with this population?
Absolutely. So I could specifically talk about Community Partners for Child Safety. We have 6 amazing bilingual Spanish-speaking caseworkers who have just a compassion and a calling to serve our Latino community. We also have a Spanish-speaking administrative assistant. From step 1 of accessing our services, we are able to provide those services in Spanish. We just feel very, very proud of that. We have some other folks on our team as well that are multilingual, speaking French, Pashto, because we really want to be intentional about the services we provide to our immigrant community.
Yeah, that's so important. Heather, do you see any barriers with the community or maybe with, the families that are trying to reach the organization, but they are scared maybe?
Yes, so we do believe that it's important to build that rapport and that trust from step 1 of accessing our services. And so we work really, really hard to explain to them that we are a safe place that they can come to for help and support. And we know that word of mouth gets out among friends, family, neighbors, that we are in fact a safe place to come and get help and support. And we see a lot of things that families are dealing with, such as accessing low cost or free legal support around applying for all sorts of things, whether it be guardianship of their children. We see issues around mental health is a great need in the community that we serve. Housing is a tremendous issue that we help support families around navigating as well. And sometimes just simply helping to humanize the parenting experience, that no one has to be superwoman or superman, if you will, and have it all figured out and have to be perfect. We just want to help encourage them to know, as long as they're showing up each and every day for their children and giving their children love, that's a really good thing.
That's amazing. Anything else you want to share, Heather, with everyone that is watching us, and maybe they don't need the help, but someone else, or maybe they're looking a job, but someone else. So anyone is open to visit Firefly. Tell us.
Yes, so we are on all social media outlets, so Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter. You can also, once again, I'll share our website is fireflyin.org. But community partners specifically, what I love about it is it's our prevention program. There are no income guidelines. We ask about nothing about legal status or anything like that. If you're the primary caregiver of children 17 or younger, we want to work with you, support you, uplift you, connect you to community resources, work with you on your resilience, on thinking through strategies to be the best parent and caregiver you can be for your family.
Amazing, Heather. Thank you so much for everything you share. It's a fantastic job that Firefly, does for the community, the families, to, keep the children safe, keep the family united but safe. I think that's so important. I tell you, as I've been a single mom forever, and there's been so many struggles for me when I was very young when I had my daughter, and I wish I had this type of support and also resource so I can have it a little bit easier. Absolutely. But thank you so much for all you do. So thank you, everyone. Let's keep celebrating the Hispanic Heritage Month here at the Indiana Latino Expo.
Indiana Latino Expo Show.